Oh man, finally came to its end. Well, the new year, 2022. I wonder what my goals are supposed to be for this year. Maybe I should give that a check. Oh man, that alone is just rough. I want to try to go ham this summer to make up for everything I missed out last summer and everything I didn't do. Well, that is true. I did make up for a majority of the stuff I didn't do last summer. I want to start opening up some merch stuff, which essentially, Young Windex. There are hoodies. There's only a few copies that I've actually put out. We haven't really put it out to the public yet. So I want to try to do that this year. We do have some other merchandise ideas. If you guys want to go to my Instagram, you can see them. We have some Ain't No Simpin' merch, which we might be dropping this sometime early this year. Well, that didn't age well. Maybe next year. I plan on doing some more songs. It's not going to be the end of it. I have some ideas for what we can do with Young Windex this year. This video's not aging well for me. Fuck. 1 out of 3 actually did. Well, this year, I guess just expect anything. I'm just going to upload whatever I want. I found myself the happiest while doing that. So I'll just upload the random shit I've been doing. Yeah, that's pretty right. We're bringing back the second channel. I want you guys to know that. So go subscribe to there. There's no last video. I might take that video down because I don't want that to be misleading. But I will be posting some stuff on there, like bloopers and shit like that. Maybe some other bonus stuff that I just don't post on here. I'll be posting on there. Yeah, that's fair. I think I did kind of a little bit. I should have done more on this channel this year, but yeah, that video was misleading. Definitely took that down after this video. I'm excited for this year. Hoping this year is better. Hoping this year is a lot fucking better than last year. Yeah, it was definitely way better than 2020. Fuck me, that was bad. I'm trying to lose my weight. I have spent the last 2 months trying to lose weight, which I've dropped some pounds. My lying ass, I didn't drop barely shit around this video. I mean, I did do that. I did drop 100 pounds. I was a pretty chunky boy. I've lost like 25 of it so far. 25 pounds? Judging by my face size, I don't think it was 25. The only issue is my diet fucking sucks. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I did get better with dieting after this, way better. I want to be more consistent with uploads. I'm not going to promise they're going to be all the time, but consistent in the sense of I'm not just going to leave you guys in the air of just like nothing being there. Well, that was a fucking lie. I want to graduate this year. I did end up graduating this year. So there's that. Maybe you guys will get some vlogs this year. Yeah, I would say I kind of went through with that. I uploaded like probably a few. That was like maybe around concerts. That was about it. So I'll give half a point of that. I'm doing good now. I just took a break for a little bit. Kind of wanted to take some time to just kind of fix myself up. And I'm feeling better now. So yeah. Judging the state of my face and my body at that time, I don't think I was doing particularly good at that time. Yeah, we need to definitely update this. Oh, shit. Oh, alrighty. So it's that time of year again. We're doing our year recap. So essentially, if you don't know, I do this every year. I've done it for the past 2 years, I would say. So I've tried to do it every year. But I did this first one in 2019, which is the first time I'm actually filming it like New Year's Eve, like, you know, at the end of the actual year instead of like midway, or not midway, quarter way, because 2019 we filmed it in October for some reason. This is the last year we did it for probably in March, so again, don't know why, but now we're doing it on New Year's Eve. And I did shoot this already, but I'm gonna reshoot it again because I feel like I forgot a lot of points that happened this year. So actually quite a bit that happened this year, but let's get into that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that intro. I thought it would add a little bit more to, you know, the goals of the year and stuff like that of the year prior, but let's do this because it's fucking cold. Alrighty, so let's start off with what happened at the beginning of the year. I'm gonna like scan through this so it's not like an hour long, but I'm gonna try to give a short down rundown of the video. So we kicked off the year with Shelby and I broke up. Probably at the beginning of the year. I'd say around this time actually last year. It kind of set up what this year was gonna yet to become. That's a weird thing to think about. Well, Shelby and I were together for probably like a few months at the most. We ended up not working out, and it kind of took a toll on me a little bit, and it sparked a lot that happened this year. That's where everything I left everything off in the last year in review, and I feel like I wanted to bring it up again. After that happened, and it really took its toll on me for a little bit, Like that first January is pretty rough. I decided to just take my time into working on myself, because during that time I really felt bad about myself, and I felt just shit because of all my ankle injury and stuff like that, and I felt bad about myself. I was looking at myself in the mirror and I knew I gained a lot of weight, and I saw like the scale from when I started, it was like 220 and it shot up to 280, and I was the heaviest I've ever been in my fucking life, and I was like, oh my god, this is rough. Feeling helpless because like I would walk around places and I couldn't walk more than 3 hours, or I'd get like huge leg, huge ankle, but I just felt helpless and I felt shit about myself, and I'm like, you know what, I need to change. So I got a gym membership, I think for a Christmas present, and I made a resolution at the beginning of the year, and I'm like, I'm gonna drop this weight, I'm gonna better myself, because I need something to keep my mind off of things and it would help me out. So I went through a little bit of a down phase and I went and worked out. I ran a lot, a fuck ton, and I wanted to get more mobility. That was the main focus in the beginning of the year, was I wanted to make sure I get mobility back in my ankle so I can go and do stuff and I could go back to work and be able to work where I can actually be on my feet, because I had a hard time finding jobs that were not on my feet. I don't know how to word that right, but I was working as a dishwasher, so walking around and stuff like that was rough for me to do in general. After a while, I built up the stamina to, you know, run 3 miles, and at that point, I was okay to walk around again, and I was like, all right, cool. So we're set in that aspect, and that was one of the reasons I didn't upload as much. 1, because I got a little bit more busier with that, and 2, I was down. But all in all, even though that's how it kicked off the year, we did have some interesting videos during that time. One of the first ones being was we kicked out with a vlog that, you know, vlogging with me and the boys playing Smash Bros, which that was a big thing that happened this year, was we played Smash Bros a lot. We got like addicted to that game, tournaments and shit like that. It was fun though. I made 2 videos I think on it, and we played Smash Bros, and the weird thing is about that, you know, laying back to the beginning, the Smash Brothers gameplay we did, that was the night we broke up, and Marty and Charles came over and they helped me a lot. They really helped me get through that night, and I appreciate them a lot for it. But we spent a lot of time playing that game. It was fun. We got in a lot of fights, but you know, that's the game, I guess. But also around this time, we did the Young Windex Genius skit, which that's a skit I had in my mind during probably for 6 months prior, and I thought it would be an interesting idea, so I recently got a green screen around that time, and I think the fact of it being a bad green screen added to the, you know, Young Windex fact of it, and it was a Young Windex skit that we broke down the Ain't No Simpin' song, which I thought would be the perfect thing. It was all improv, and I love that video. The, you know, the bloopers, especially on this channel, oh my god. And that's another thing too. We're on the second channel, and that's another thing I started doing. I started posting bloopers on this channel. Now, this is kind of the first video too that I'm doing on the second channel, which is a little bit off topic, but I'll get a little bit more into it in a second. But this is the first video to kick off the year on this channel, so there's that. But if you haven't seen that skit, I enjoy it. That's one of my favorite videos from this year. And yeah, so then we started leading off into, I took a little bit of a break for a while. I wanted to work on bettering myself, and I started dieting and stuff like that, which I wasn't good at. I failed miserably. I was losing all this weight. I wasn't. At the beginning, I definitely wasn't. I was struggling hard and didn't even notice. So this time, I wanted to get a little bit more back into videos, so I tried. I recorded a few things here and there, but I felt like I really wasn't into it, if that makes sense. I did a few things here and there, like I released the Young Windex Broken Keys song, which I wanted to do more Young Windex songs this year, but I felt like I didn't have the time, which the reason is for that. The Young Windex songs take a long time to do, actually. Like, I have to dedicate a full day to doing a Young Windex song. I didn't really have the time to do it this year. I did Broken Keys, which was an awful song. I wish I would have taken my time more with that. I rushed the fuck out of that song, and it didn't come out the way I thought it would. I thought it was great when it came out, and then I listened to it back like a month or 2 later. I was like, fuck. So that's one of my stinkers. Definitely one of my stinkers this year. But who knows? Maybe we can fix that up a little bit. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. We'll see if that comes to be. But I think Sam was talking about a remix. Maybe. I was in a little bit of a weird phase too, because I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go with this channel after that time. So we started doing some more commentary stuff. You know, we did the reaction videos, we did some gaming, rage the fuck out in Minecraft, I believe. We did Omegle, which that was a fun video to do. It didn't come out as what we were intending it to. At first we were gonna do like, you know, Cyrus Marty, but then, you know, technical difficulties, that's not a word. Technical difficulties happened, and yeah, our webcam started to fuck up, so Cyrus had to leave, and Marty just ended up being that last half of the video. We may do a part 2 where we can get Marty and Cyrus in on it. We'll see if that comes. Then I took even more of a hiatus. I think this time I was just focused on schoolwork because I had to graduate. So I took a long hiatus, went and released some of the videos I had. I released some of the Friends at Freddy's 3 videos, which were fun to do. I think that was one of the biggest takeaways from this year. I didn't have many videos I wasn't proud of, and I can't say that for the previous years. This year I'm more focused on the videos I wanted to release, because I don't look at much besides Broken Keys. I don't look at really any of these videos that I'm like, oh man, I wish, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty okay with that now. So that's a plus to this year. But then around this time I wanted to do some commentary stuff, but then my screen recorder took a shit on me, and my laptop basically won't use many screen recorders. That's a train. I'm gonna try to use this before this train comes up. The screen recorder took a shit on me, and I tried to use OBS, but OBS doesn't agree with my computer. God damn it. The train's still going. I'm not at home. I'm at my girlfriend's house, so that's why the scenery looks different. I wasn't gonna say, because I know viewers are nosy, but yeah. Anyways, the train's still going. I'm losing daylight, so I gotta keep going. So anyways, since the screen recorder took a shit on me, I couldn't really do much, so I spent like a lot of time trying to fix it. Couldn't fix it for a while, so that began the next hiatus. So I was like, fuck. So I didn't know what to do. So actually around this time, so since I had a lot of time to myself, I guess, I went in dating apps for like probably 4 months, and that was an interesting experience. I was on all the shit. I was on Tinder, Bumble, fucking Hinge, but Hinge ended up actually working out the best out of all of them. Bumble sucked. Tinder was Tinder. And then I met Alyssa on Hinge around this time, and we talked for like a month. We met up in person, we clicked, and it's been like that ever since. I think this was around May-ish. We've been together for around 7 months. That's crazy to think about. This year's flew by. That's when the year started to get better. Things started to get better from here on out. So after that, I graduated. I ended up finally graduating from high school, and then the summer began. So at this point in time, I'm like, you know what? I've been working out a lot because I was staying consistent throughout the whole time. I was like, I'm gonna just see how much I weigh. I ended up finding out I lost 45 pounds during that time, and I was like, holy shit, this is insane. And at this moment, I was like, oh, well, maybe this is, so I wanted to get fully back into it. So during this time, actually, this is crazy. The same time I found out about the weight, it was the same time I got this message. So I had this chemistry teacher back in high school, and he was there for 1 year, but he ended up getting into nutrition and coaching. And I hit him up at the beginning of the year. The pricing didn't really work out for me for hiring him, so kind of just went off and did my own thing. And he ended up messaging me a little bit later. We talked about things, worked some things out, and he ended up becoming my nutritionist. And he's helped me a lot. Shout out Joel Twyman. He helped me so fucking much, man. I can't even describe. I got to that point, but he took me to a whole nother level. And I got me to a point where I have not been like this since probably middle school. And I'm graduated, so that's a long ass time ago. And I feel great. I feel really good. I thank him a lot for taking me to this point, and he's helped me so much, and he's been a big factor of this year for the last, that's crazy again, 6 months. Holy shit. But make sure to go check him out. He does social media stuff. He does TikTok, YouTube, and I'll probably link in the description, but make sure to go check him out. And he makes some great content as well. Anyways, so after that, after my hiatus was done, I decided, okay, you know what? I'm coming back to YouTube. So in like June-ish or so, I started uploading some, backlog videos I had, like the Mayweather fight and shit like that. The Mayweather fight versus Logan, which that was a fight, I guess. That was something. So I ended up uploading that, and the Gross Soda Challenge, which the Gross Soda Challenge, I've had it in my head for a very long time. Like, I really always wanted to do this video, but I never knew where to get it. Finally found them on Amazon, and Marty and Cyrus and I tried them out, and goddamn, they were gross. Some were good, but goddamn, some were bad. So after that time, I took a little bit of time to reassess everything, and then I came out with a I have returned video, which actually after that I got more consistent. So when I returned, I didn't want to do a full out, like, I've returned kind of thing statement. I finally fell in love back with my YouTube, and I knew what I wanted to do. So I just spliced in the beginning of the video, and we did some commentary videos. I uploaded 2 more backlogged videos. We ended up going indoor skydiving this year. That's another thing. Now, I want to give credit real quick, because I don't know if I gave it into the actual video, But this idea came from Brooke Seals. She's another content creator, and I saw it from her video last year, and I was like, oh shit, this looks cool. And I'm scared of actual outdoor skydiving because I'm scared of heights, so I asked her where it was, got all the information, and then we ended up taking a trip there with the boys, and it was a fun trip. The part that sucked though was how much money it was, because it was a lot of money. It was like $500, which is cool, right? For that. But then you get in for 2 minutes each. $500. God damn. Train's back. Hold on. All right. Since I'm losing daylight, I'm gonna just speed this along real quick. I know the train, but I'm gonna try. I never financially recovered from that. But you know what? What made it fun was the experience with just spending time with friends and stuff like that. I think that's, God damn it. That's what definitely made the whole thing really fun and special to do. Just getting to like do that as a group and stuff like that. It was just fun to do, and I would have not had to go any other way. I wish the money wouldn't have been that way, but like, it was a fun time, and that was a really good time for us to go down there. And I tried Chicago deep dish pizza. Holy shit, that's fire. I always heard about New York and Chicago, but Chicago, woo, that's some good ass shit. And I've actually never been to New York. Maybe I'll go one day, but I have to try it there. But Chicago, yes, highly recommend. Now that the train's passed, let's get into the next segment. So as I came back, I got a few strikes. Damn it. I got 2 strikes, basically back to back. And I got banned for like 3 weeks. And that was not fun because I was very pissed. And I'm still very pissed because I came out with a video even too talking about like, this is bullshit because other people are getting away with some of this stuff would have like hundreds, thousands, even a million of views, and I had like maybe less than 1,000 views, and I got fucked. So it made no sense to me. That still doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm still upset about that. Even though the strikes are gone, I'm still upset that happened. I don't care if you take down the video, but striking is a whole different story. I don't have to turn the light on because like you guys need to see me. Alrighty, that works. So let's cap off the end of the year. So after that happened, we introduced Alyssa to the channel, and then we got into one of my favorite videos of this year, Hoverboard Jousting Part 2. Now this is a video we've wanted to do since probably freshman year, since we did the first one, and we're like, we gotta do Part 2, we gotta do a Part 2. And we did it, and I love this video for the cinematic way it's shot and everything. It was just fun to do something like that again, some kind of skip video. I always love those type of videos to do, and it's by far one of my favorite videos this year. That's as much as I could say about it. If you haven't checked it out, I would say go check that out. And I made sure to upload that Hoverboard Jousting reacted to, so people knew what this was, because I felt like I had to give a little bit more, you know, if people haven't seen it, because it was on this channel. So, but like I said, we'll get into this channel in a bit. So after that happened, uploaded a few more videos. I uploaded the Alex story, where we basically broke down what that whole Alex series is about, because I felt like I had some explaining to do about that. And I showed the story of when I was a very shitty person back in high school. Yeah, I wasn't the nicest person growing up, but you know what? Oops. And then I was like, you know what? I miss the old stuff, because I was spending so much time on videos, and I'm like, fuck, I just feel like this might kill my channel if I just keep doing stuff like this. So I started to dial things back a little bit, and I started uploading frequently again. And I did some throwback stuff, and I just uploaded daily for a while. And then I came to a point where I realized maybe this isn't the best way to go, because what I think the problem is, I feel like I need to catch up more of what's going on and be in current times, because I feel like going back to throwback times just kind of throws everything off. And I decided, I put out a video and I was like, you know what? I have an idea of where I want the channel to go, and that's where basically it's going now. And I started to basically update my content a little bit more, and I feel like that's all I want to do for this year. Since I've said that, let's transition to the last part of this video. Let's talk about goals for this year. Now, 2022, what do I think about this year is going to happen? I think this might be a good year. Now, let's talk about goals. 1, I want to move out this year. That's the definite goal. So you might see me in a new spot next year. Next, I want to become a coach. Basically, I want to become a personal trainer coach, or just anything really. I want to go in for it, and that's my biggest goal for this year too. I really want to go into it. I'm in a class for it currently, and I really want to get into it. Third goal, I want to take my fitness to a whole different level. I didn't bring this up, but I lost 100 pounds this year, and I don't want to lose any more weight, but I want to take fitness, you know, a little bit to the next level. I want to build it up a little bit more. I want to put on some size this year. That's That's my other one goal. Like, again, shout out to Joel Toyman for taking me to that point. That's a fucking crazy number, 100 pounds. Fuck. I want to make sure I take that to the next level next year. Those are kind of my 3 goals for this year. I want to put out Young Windex merch this year. That's another thing. I want to focus on Young Windex this year because I fucking, you know, not focused on him for a while. I wonder what he's up to. I want to bring him back. I want to bring some skits back, and I want to make sure I can put some time into it this year. So I'm gonna try to get hoodies. I'm gonna try to get t-shirts out. We'll see. We'll see how well I can follow through with that, because I know I said that last year and I didn't do that. So yeah, because I kind of forgot about it. That's kind of some of the goals for this year. I'm not sure what else really. Hopefully I can reach them, because I kind of did half and half last year of getting to the point. The only real goal I reached was losing the weight. And yeah, as you could tell too, because my face used to be fluffy in that video. Because I was recording like February. My face used to be fluffy. I was like 260 pounds. I'm 180 now. I was 280 in January. I'm 180 now. So, and I was 260 at that point, I believe. And yeah, I'll get into more of that, but a different way. That's why I'm breezing over it. A different time, I'll get into that whole thing. We'll talk about that. Last part. So let's talk about this channel, why I'm posting on it. So I feel like a weird thing's going on with the channels. I've done a lot of experiments and stuff like that, posting. I don't know, I feel like something weird's happening. I don't know what to say about it, but I feel like something weird is happening with these channels. And I feel like I'm just gonna gear more of my commentary content to my main channel and more of these kind of style videos to this channel, because I don't know. I've just experimented with uploads and just seen the algorithm and stuff like that, and things are just coming weird. I've noticed that after the strikes, things started to get really weird. So I'm just gonna leave it as that. I don't want to get into my conspiracy theories, but that's what's happening with this. That's why I'm here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm hoping 2022 will be a great year. I'm excited. I have some faith in it, and I'm gonna go hard on content. I'm gonna be more consistent this year. That's the goal. Consistent year. I want to be most consistent this year that I've ever been in my life. There we go. Is that going to become true? I don't know. We'll see. Now let's see if I follow up from next year. The light just went off, so if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe. And I appreciate you guys. I really do. I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys later.